All right, if you are here for today's meditation, just get into a comfortable position. We're going to start off with some breath work. I like to start my sessions with breath work. It helps relax the body, relax the nervous system. And then with the meditation, you're going to go into a theta state, which helps reprogram your mind. Now, today is about empowering your truest, most authentic self. So that's what we're going to be focused on. So the meditation, the guided meditation, and all of the affirmations that I have are going to be around that. All right, so make sure you're not driving. Make sure you're not eating. Make sure you're not chewing any gum. Just get into a comfortable position. You could sit up, you can lay down, whatever is comfortable for you. You can go ahead and close your eyes. Just follow along to the sound of my words. When you breathe in, you're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to make sure that you're bringing it all the way down into your belly. So when you take that breath in through your nose, imagine that there's a tube going all the way down into your belly. Okay, that's going to give you the best results. If you start to get lightheaded, just slow it up on the breath work. It's common, it's natural, it's a great thing if you start to feel lightheaded. That means your body is generating a lot of feel-good chemicals. All right, let's do the first breath in through the nose. All the way down into the pelvic area, all the way down. And go ahead and release. Another deep breath in. And release. Let it all go. If you're just joining, get into a comfortable position. And 3, deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Four, deep breath in. And out through the mouth. You should start to feel relaxed. Lower those shoulders. Scan your body if there's any tension. Go ahead and let go of any tension in your body. And 5, deep breath in. And release through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And 7, deep breath in. And out. Feeling really relaxed. Deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. 2 more. Deep breath in. And out. Last one. Make it a good one. Deep breath in. Hold it here at the top. And go ahead and release. All right. If you're just joining, go ahead, get into a comfortable position. I have a guided meditation for you guys. Go ahead and close your eyes. Now, if you're driving, click off this video. If you have any food or any gum, get rid of it. Take off your glasses. Get into a comfortable position. Go ahead and close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. We just did a nice round of breath work. You should be nice and relaxed. I want you to bring your awareness to the top of your head and just imagine a golden light gently melting away any tension in your body. And let that flow down into your head, your jaw, your neck. Soften your shoulders. Go ahead and drop them down. Release any tension. Let go of any tension in your chest, your arms, your hands. Let your belly relax, your hips, your thighs, your calves, all the way down to your feet. Just release anything, any tension that you may have. Anything at all that no longer serves you, just go ahead and let it go. Now I want you to imagine that you're standing in front of a mirror. And as you gaze into your reflection, and this is in your mind's eye, you have your eyes closed right now. In your mind's eye, gaze into your reflection. And you see yourself becoming your highest, most confident, and authentic self. You see yourself morphing into that right now. And you stand a little taller in that mirror. You're radiating confidence and power. And this person speaks their truth with ease. And they move with grace. And high self-worth. This version of you has always been there, just waiting for you to acknowledge it and express it. I want you to take a step forward if you're ready. if you're ready to become the truest, most authentic version of yourself, in your mind's eye, go ahead and take a step forward towards that mirror. And I want you to merge with that powerful version of you. Feel a burst of energy flow right through you of the most amazing confidence. And it's just flowing through your entire body, every cell, filling you with certainty, clarity, and self-love. You should be feeling quite satisfied right now and very relaxed. Now, I want you to repeat these silently to yourself. That made my eyes tear up, yeah. When we come back to self, it should make us feel emotional. So I want you to repeat these to yourself as I express them. I am worthy of being seen, heard, and valued. My voice matters, and I speak with confidence. I embrace my true self with love and acceptance. I stand firmly in my power, and I set healthy boundaries. I am enough exactly as I am. I allow myself to shine unapologetically. I am strong. I am radiant. And I am unstoppable. Now I want you to bring your breath, your awareness to your breath. And I'm going to bring you even deeper. So just focus on your breath. You can leave your eyes closed. I want you to imagine that you're at the top of 10 stairs. And those 10 stairs are going to bring you down into a hallway. And the deeper that you go with each step, you go deeper and deeper into a theta state. 10, going deeper. Imagine that you're going down a flight of stairs. 9, 8, deeper and deeper. And 7, this is the deepest that you've ever gone before. 6, and 5, you're halfway there. 4, even deeper, twice as deep as you've ever gone before. 3, 2, and 1. And now you're at the bottom of the stairway, and you can see a long corridor, a long hallway. And at the end of that hallway, there's a door on the left and there's a door on the right. I want you to go ahead and walk down that hallway. And as you walk down that hallway, you notice there's a sign on each door. On the left door, it says, "Stay where I'm at." On the right side, the sign on the door says, "Become my truest, most authentic self." Now I want you to go ahead and choose the door on the right. You're going to choose to become your truest, most authentic self today. Place your hand on that doorknob. And when you're ready to become your truest, most authentic self, turn the knob, open that door, and walk right through. Now, as you walk through that door, you just feel a rush of very powerful energy. And confidence like you've never felt before. And this is the reality where you show up for you 100% for you, your truest, most authentic self. This is the reality where you feel the safest to express yourself and be yourself. Now I want you to take a look around and see if you notice anything different from the reality that you just came from. That reality that you woke up this morning in. Is it any different? I want you to notice any differences. Are you, in fact, more confident in this reality? Where are you living? It's brighter. What do you do for a living in this energy? And this is where you have the confidence to take action on everything that you need to take action on. How easy is this life compared to the life that you woke up to this morning? Who are the people in this reality? Take a look around. Who's there with you? Is the love of your life there? Do you have children? Perhaps you have a pet. Notice the home you live in. And take a look around, and I want you to walk over. You have a laptop on a table in this reality. I want you to walk over to that laptop, and I want you this is the perfect reality. This is the reality where you have everything that you desire. I want you to log on to your bank account And I want you to check the balance. And that balance is the desired amount of money that you want in your bank account. Maybe it's $5 million. Log in right now and see the $5 million in your bank account. All your bills are paid. Notice that all your bills are paid. Notice you have no debt. Notice that you get high deposits every day. That money just flows into you, and it's easy. And again, this door, this reality, is the reality where you are your truest, most authentic self. This is the reality where it's easy to be you. No one looks at you funny. Nobody mumbles comments. Everyone supports you. There's no negativity here in this reality. You feel safe and fully secure to be who you desire to be. Now I want you to look around and notice that you have a doppelganger. Now a doppelganger is the mirror image of you. It's actually the you that is living in this current reality. It's the version of you that woke up in this reality this morning. I want you to walk up to that doppelganger and tap her or him on the shoulder and greet them. Shake their hand, give them a hug, whatever feels comfortable to you. And there's a bench over in the corner. I want you both to walk over and sit down on the bench. And I want you to ask that doppelganger how they got here. What you need to know. Or what you need to do in order to be in that reality. Go ahead and do that now. Ask your doppelganger for any advice that it can give you. So go ahead and do that now. And I want you to make note that everything that your doppelganger tells you to do, you remember after this, and you're ready to take action on it. And your doppelganger explains very simply exactly what you need to do. And now you know you have a plan of what you need to do to live this life. This is the life that you fully desire, where all of your dreams have come true. And you can consult with this doppelganger at any time. Anytime in the future, all you have to do is close your eyes. Imagine that you're back here in this reality. Sit down on the bench with your doppelganger and have a conversation with them. Use them as your guide. And anytime you do that, I'm programming you now that you remember exactly what they tell you and that you're ready to take action. And it's easy. Now, if there's any other questions that you want to ask your doppelganger, go ahead and do that now. How did they make the money? How did they get the love of their life? How did they become free? How did they let go of what other people think and say and do? Ask them any questions that you desire. This is a very powerful exercise. And again, you can come back here anytime and do this on your own. I'm going to give you another minute here. Before I pull you out of this, I want you to go ahead and become aware of your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. And go ahead and release. Drop your shoulders. If you feel any tension, go ahead and just release that tension. Let's do that again. Deep breath in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Bring your awareness to your body. And then just gently open up your eyes. You are right now in your highest timeline, your most confident timeline, and the timeline where you are your truest, most authentic self. How's everyone feeling? Type in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. I was drooling. I love this. You should feel very relaxed. Sometimes people will fall asleep. I used to fall asleep a lot. Or fall into a trance. That's okay. Your subconscious still hears me. You feel a lot better. Good, good, good. That's the goal. Wow, I feel so present. I fell into a trance. Aw, Robin, I immediately cried when I walked through the door. I'm so much calmer. That was so good. Oh, Effie, I'm so happy for you. All right, we're going to do some tapping. Now I feel like a badass. I got this. Yes, you do. Again, this will be posted on YouTube later on today. So you'll be able to come back. I would recommend that you do this every single day for the next week. Next Sunday, I'll do a completely different one. maybe for love, maybe for money, but a completely different subject. But I thought we'd kick off this series with becoming your truest, most authentic self. So again, it'll be up on YouTube. Listen to this every single day. The more that you are in a state of being, of having the wish fulfilled, the easier it's going to be for you to flow into that timeline. All right, we're going to do some tapping. Now, in coaching, I do a lot of tapping. I even do a lot of tapping for myself. We want to adjust our nervous system, and tapping will help that. Now, I remember years ago when I first was introduced to tapping, I felt it was so awkward. I was embarrassed to do it. It felt weird. I just had like a lot of weird feelings about it. So I would kind of stay away from it. I have learned that this is one of the most powerful tools, and it's the thing that is really helping me manage my cancer diagnosis. Okay? So I highly, highly, highly recommend tapping. Anything that will help you regulate the nervous system. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just follow along with me. You do not have to be perfect. None of this has to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to lead. Just follow along with me. Do the best that you can. The more that you do it, the easier it becomes. And then it just becomes a second nature. I had to look at a diagram every time that I was doing it because I could never remember where do I start, then where do I go, what do I do? So just follow along with me. We're going to start with the top of the head. And you're just going to lightly tap. Even though I feel like I'm not enough, I choose to know I am more than enough. Above the eyebrow, even though I fear judgment, I choose to stand fully in my truth. Even though I doubt myself, I trust my inner wisdom. Even though I've been afraid to take up space, I embrace my presence with confidence. Now, with this process, you may get really emotional. I'll start to yawn, which means I'm releasing negative energy. You might get really tired. I would recommend that you drink a lot of water today. Okay, we're going to keep going. Even though I have struggled with self-worth, I now recognize my true value. Even though I used to believe I had to please others, I now honor my own needs first. Come down to the chest. Even though I've struggled with self-worth, I now recognize my true value. Underneath the arm, even though I used to believe I had to please others, I now honor my own needs first. Even though I feel unworthy of love, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feared rejection, I now know that I am always enough. Just keep tapping. Even though I used to feel powerless, I now stand fully in my strength. Even though I second guess myself, I now trust my instincts completely. Even though I've compared myself to others, I now celebrate my unique journey. Even though I felt like my voice didn't matter, I now speak my truth with confidence. Even though I've held on to past failures, I now embrace my growth and my potential. Even though I've been afraid to be seen, I now step into the spotlight with ease. Even though I've struggled with boundaries, I now set them with confidence and clarity. Even though I've played small, I now choose to expand into my full potential. Even though I felt disconnected from my true self, I now embrace my authenticity fully. Amy Jane, that is what we call tapping. It's a way to regulate your nervous system. We just did some breath work, a guided meditation. And then tapping. I explained earlier about tapping. You can go and watch the full video later today over on YouTube. So the tapping, these are actually pressure points. And we're releasing energy. It could be stuck energy from our body. And with the tapping, I have found that the most beneficial affirmations to use are those that I use today. Even though blah, 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 I now do this. I now choose this. It's a way to reprogram the subconscious mind. Well, for those of you who joined, I hope that you found this beneficial. And again, you'll be able to see the full session later on today on YouTube. I highly recommend do this on a daily basis. Okay? Run this through for the next week. And watch how different you feel after doing this for an entire week. Next Sunday, we'll have a different subject. And we'll probably go a little bit longer. I'd like to get this closer to an hour. Does anybody else have any questions? That was a good question, though. Why am I touching my face? You're very welcome. April, I'm glad that that's what you needed. I needed it too. I always feel really great after these sessions. Even though I'm leading them, I still feel really good. Because you're tapping into that timeline. You're tapping into that energy. So, of course, it feels really good. I came in midway, but oh, it was so beneficial. Yay! Dixie Duke. That's so funny. I always recognize your name. Your whole body is tingling. Awesome. That's great. That's great. As I go forward with these, I'm going to be doing this every week. As I go forward with this, the breath work is going to get more intense. So you're going to feel a lot of tingles. And the hypnosis will get more intense. think of this. Think of today as just a warm-up session. I asked what I needed and your live came up just what I needed. I love that. I'm glad that you guys were able to join. Okay, I'm going live later today. I forget the time. And I apologize. I was supposed to be live yesterday. I could not get, I logged in, I was on, and then I kept getting kicked out. I don't know what was happening. But I will be doing, hi Rieta. I will be doing a live reading for all signs tonight, and then one question readings. So if you want a one question reading, go ahead and book a one question reading so that you get your spot tonight. April, I'm doing well. I'm doing better than I was. My treatment is over. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything. So I'm kind of back at square one and regrouping. So the 12 weeks of chemo didn't work. I mean, it took all my hair, my eyelashes. I have an absolutely amazing support system around me. And that's one of them. We're going to breakfast this morning. I am very lucky. I have such amazing people around me. But thank you. Out of all the people, you got this. I believe that most of the time. Most of the time I believe I have it. I've had some challenging days, but I think they're behind me. I feel great today though. Yesterday was a great day. Today is a great day. All right, I'm jumping off. Aw, Dixie. That is very sweet. Thank you. And I will post what time I'm going to go live later on today. I think it's out there. Like if you go to my page on TikTok, it should say what time I'm going live tonight. So tonight I'll do each of the signs, a reading for each of the signs. That'll end up getting posted over on YouTube as well. And then I'll do one question reads. If you're interested in a one question reading, go ahead and book that now so that you get in. 6 p.m. That sounds about right. I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern. But it's gonna be around that time. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. It's breakfast time. I love you guys. My one question reads are $22.22. You ask your question, I answer the question. If it's not what you want, I tell you how to get it. Okay? I'm not going to just leave you hanging. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get your manifestation. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Bye.